What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay back at it again, and today we got Hamza accidentally destroyed his own career by Greg Doucet. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I seen Don's reaction to this video, but I just wanted to, record this post on the channel right quick to get my own thoughts. But without further ado, we ain't gonna yak too much. We're just gonna get right into it.
Don't respond to this video. I will bury you, Hamza.
If you want to go ahead and maybe like hurt me more, you have
They got this nigga crying and stuff. Man, that's bad look.
to do that.
He couldn't let it slide. No, I don't care. I don't care what he knows about me. I have to say my part. And so he lied. Coach Greg, in today's video, you're not gonna believe it. Hamza outs himself as a fake natty by accident. And so before I get into that, I have to explain a little bit about why he would do such a thing. Remember, Hamza has over 2 million followers. He enjoys making fun of Coach Greg. And so it's come full circle. Essentially, Hamza's ended his entire career, and I'm not putting it lightly. Oftentimes, people say ended their career, and they just throw it out there as if it's nothing. This guy has been losing thousands and thousands of followers each and every day, and it's just began to go viral, and wait till you see the shitstorm that's been going on. Let me just read a few comments on his former videographer, his best friend. They're going toe to toe, explaining everything that they did wrong to each other. And I have to admit, this guy makes Jeff Nippard look like an angel. And that's saying something. I mean, when he makes a...
From what I saw from the Dawn reaction to this, Hamza basically, he messed up his entire situation by not only outing himself, by saying he was originally, from what I saw from the reaction, that boy was on 1,000. His testosterone levels were like 1,500, some crazy shit, some like absolutely wild, because he was on TRT or some other type of supplement, steroid, something like that, which is insanity. Like, the bodybuilders who do lift weights, things of that nature for a living, do not have that much testosterone in their bodies. Which, like, from what I've heard, Greg Doucet's testosterone levels are anywhere from like the early 700s to like the early 800s. It's like, it's in that range, right? Which is a fairly high range. And this nigga's around twice that, which is insane. And furthermore, these red pill dudes, they obsess over shit that doesn't matter. Oh, you didn't take a cold shower, you didn't meditate one day, you're gonna ruin your whole life. Like, my nigga, you're like, these red pill dudes be getting into hissy fits over shit that doesn't matter. Like, remember, I saw the video that's talking about Hamza's downfall. The reason Hamza started to, mess up is when he started getting in these rants about dudes watching anime and dudes masturbating like once every 2 to 3 weeks. Like, he started getting really upset and way over his head about shit that just doesn't even really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, should you be watching porn? Probably not. Should you be spending all your days watching anime? Probably not. However, here's my rule for self-improvement or self-betterment. If it is helping you either achieve wealth, peace, happiness, or gratitude, then keep it. If it's not, then you can get rid of it. Right? If it's not helping you learn more about yourself, if it's not helping you make money or to just have an internal world where you have peace, then don't consume it. Cut it out your life. You know what I'm saying? But that's my rule for self-improvement. Because that category, that way of thinking, just gets rid of all the fluff, all the nonsense, all the BS. Like, that's your form of self-improvement. Because everybody's journey in this path of self-betterment is different. And the problem with Hamza is he either thought you were an Adonis or a Jeffrey. This nigga always said, I'm Adonis. I'm, this, that, and the third, right? He portrayed himself to be that guy. And when that's your image, right? When that's your image that you're that guy, you have everything figured out. When you say stuff that's wrong, when you lie, when you deceive your fans, it makes it look so much worse because you're supposed to be the stand-up guy. Like, because I know I'm not a super stand-up guy. I know I've lied. I know I've capped before. I know I've done stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it just is what it is. It is what it is.
Video and throws his friend under the bus and says, you know what, I'm going to relieve some secrets. When I met him, he wanted to end himself. He didn't want to be with us. But after a couple weeks with me, He was so swell, and I helped him, and I allowed him to do this, and I gave him a chance, and I'm Adonis. He's just a Jeffrey. What makes you think that you're so special? Bro is a manipulative asshole, and trust me, I don't say these things lightly. Release the Hamza files. Kendrick versus Drake at home. Huge day for the unemployed 2.1 beta. Every comment is going harder than last time. This video, there's something nefarious about Hamza Ahmed. It's similar to a Solomon video where he took out both of the Twin Towers.
Jeff Nippard.
This man worked his ass off as his editor, as his videographer.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sam was putting in work, bro. And this is coming from a dude who used to watch Hamza a lot during that quarantine 2021 to like 2023 era. Bro, Hamza was gaining thousands of subscribers a day, averaging millions upon millions, 100,000 of views on every single video. People in the comments supporting him. He putting up numbers. You seen him on podcasts. And the thing is, Hamza was actually giving real practical advice. Like a lot of the advice he used to state when I was watching him, like I saw him, I was like, you know what, that does make sense. Started implementing my life, and my life got better. However, what you need to realize is that you don't need to take all the advice or the things all these dudes say, because a lot of it is fluff. A lot of it is fluff. You feel what I'm saying?
And behind the scenes who helped him to grow millions of followers. And while he was with him, he was growing about 200,000 followers per month. He was doing amazingly well, but Hamza just had to let him go. So jealous, had to be the superstar, couldn't let anyone work well with him. The jealousy, the control, the lying. Let's get right into it.
I met my friend Sam in the COVID lockdown in December 2020. I actually hired him to be my video editor for this channel.
He wears that stupid robe all the time with the hood on or the white shirt, and he acts like he's better than everyone. Oh, this is how you should live your life. This is how you should grow. This is how you put on muscle. He's a freaking fake.
I don't believe there's one way to live life. Because that's the problem with a lot of these dudes. They think there's only one way to live life, one way to have a relationship. If your woman isn't super submissive, and every time you get home, as soon as you open the door, there's dinner, and she slides on the wooden tiles and zips your pants, and like like these niggas think there's only one way to live life, which is incorrect. Like there's so many relationships that are different, right? The woman works a job, the man may work a job. You know, the woman may know more about, you know, machinery and handwork and da-da-da-da-da, like, yet they work out. Like, there's not one way to do everything. And Hamza, matter of fact, Hamza actually started living the ideal life he always talked about. He lived on a farm. I think it was like a big house on like a rural area, you know, somewhere in the forest or the hills of Scotland with his girl. And he said that it just didn't appeal to him, you know what I'm saying? He said it just wasn't for him. So the life that he always talked about, he dreamt about, where, you know, you got the Chad, you got the traditional woman on the hill, you know, city on the hill, house on the hill, the American dream, all that stuff. He said it basically didn't appeal to him. So it's like, even the life that these dudes preach about that you should have, they still don't like it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't always listen to these red pill manosphere dudes, man.
Natty, and he outed himself. It's the best friggin' part. If you watch this video, you automatically hate Hamza. Automatically.
This entire video he made was just in reaction to the text that I wrote. Just this title is insulting enough. Imagine your old best friend says that about you.
Hamza Ahmed is a narcissistic, disingenuous man-child. That's the title of his friend's video. He's telling you the behind the scenes a little bit and said, you know what?
Hamza, if you're watching this video, don't respond to this video. I will bury you, Hamza.
It's just like when Jeff Nippard started talking smack about Solomon. Solomon said, really? You ain't seen nothing yet. And so he brought the Nipstein files.
If you want to bury me, if you want to go and expose every bit of my private details, bro, honestly, you could destroy my life. Go ahead.
Hamza, who has over 2 million followers, he couldn't let it slide. No, I don't care. I don't care what he knows about me. I have to say my part. And so he lied.
If we look at the law of attraction, my nigga, He was trying to chase that validation from these people, man. He tried to chase, you know, the ideal of I'm this, da 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 da. And that's why he started, you know what I'm saying, falling off. Because what you chase escapes, my nigga. Chasing validation, chasing the perfect image, and that's how he started falling off and messing up and all that shit.
Lied about so many things in this video, and so Sam made a response video over an hour long, and so unless you've watched all this, I don't have the time to go over all of it. Be a 2-hour Netflix documentary. You have to simply go and watch it.
Hamza, if you entered a call with your best friend, someone who means so much to you, to gain clarity, why did you record the call?
Yeah, that's that weird shit, bro. That's that weird nigga shit. Why, like, if you record anybody, like, if I was to, you know what I'm saying, start having, like, confessions or viewer confessions and all that, and I had these dudes in the calls, I'm a tell them firsthand, like, yo, you better be recorded. Just letting you know that shit right now. But just in case you say something wild or something outlandish, like, I'm making sure you know this is going on YouTube. This is going on TikTok Reels. This is going somewhere on the web. Most likely with your face cam in it. You feel me? So you got to be knowledgeable about that stuff.
Call, remember, from a concerned friend? He recorded it. Oh, I want to talk to you. You know, we used to be best friends. Let's get on a call. I really want to help you. Records the call. If you just really care about your friend, are you going to record that call and take snippets of it and then put it in your video to attack that person? That's Hamza.
It was an attack on my reputation, not because he gave his own opinion about cold showers that he's entitled to do, but that he knew that people would think about me when he was saying, you've been sold lies about self-improvement.
He has been sold a lie on self-improvement. This guy, whose essentially his channel is to tell you that you're a loser and that you need to stop wanking, that you need to stop watching the corn on TV, and you need to go to the gym every single day and meditate and to put the fork down and train hard because you're not a Chad. This man, how did he do it? Testosterone. He doesn't mention the fact that he's on testosterone. And not only that, you're thinking, oh, but does he really need to talk about it? He literally made a video on testosterone a month ago. It didn't mention anything. Said, oh, my testosterone...
Yeah, this shit probably says something like, you gotta... when he made this video, he must have left out the fact that he was on testosterone, but I ain't gonna front.
When I was younger, they were in the 400s. But then I meditated and I thought positively. I thought, you know what? I do have high testosterone. And it got it up into the 700s. He doesn't mention that it's actually at 1500 and that it's from taking
1500 is actually fucking insane, my nigga. 1500 is dead ass. You're an insane nigga. You're on 1500, bro.
Steroids. Now, he calls it HRT. TRT. Testosterone replacement therapy. I'm on 140 milligrams a week, and I've posted my blood work a number of times, and I'm in the 700s, sometimes in the 800s.
Yeah, like I said, somewhere between 720 and like 810. Greg Duche, if you see this, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I said. He was somewhere in that range. Don said he was somewhere in that range. Don speaking for himself, obviously, but yeah. I'd say, like, and this dude is in insane shape. Greg Duche's like, what? How old is... Let me look this shit up. How old is Greg Duche? This nigga is... Greg Duche, I'm guessing 53. Oh, wow, 50. I was close. Yeah, he an old nigga. He unk. Greg Duche's unk. Don, from what I know, is 30. Hold on, my mom. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, Keela, make sure you put both those pots of leftovers in the refrigerator because they got dairy in them and they'll spoil.
All right.
And then make sure you sweep the kitchen.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Let's see how old Hamza is. Damn, Trump old as fuck. 80 years old ass nigga. Hamza is... No, it's not that Hamza. How old is Hamza? Yeah, Amit. Yeah. 28. This nigga is 28 years old. Don I'm pretty sure Don is like 30. Don just turned 30 like a couple months back. I'll be watching his channel. But the fact that, like, bro, if you're on that much testosterone, you need to look like Broly off Dragon Ball Z. Yo, I need to look like a damn super soldier, money.
And so do I look like I'm not benefiting from HRT? I mean, we've seen the biceps. I'm 50. I ride bikes every single day. I lift weights twice a week. His testosterone levels are double.
Yeah, they're double this guy's. And this guy's, like, he's built. Hamza should be looking like a fucking Conquest, Viltrumite ass nigga.
Mine. And so when you
but like, he's on double. He looked like, if this was Natty, this is very impressive. If this was a Natty physique, very impressive. V-taper, you know, ab development. You see the bicep vein. You see the shoulder delt. You know, there looks like there's some neck training. That would be very impressive. But you need to also realize that this nigga's on double the testosterone that Greg Douche is on, and yet this nigga looks like this. So this nigga he's not trying. This nigga is not trying whatsoever. Because if he was trying even a little bit in the gym, this nigga would look like a motherfucking Z Broly, Super Saiyan 4, big body, muscly motherfucker. Like, he look insane, but he's not. Because this is impressive until you realize that he's not Natty and he's shoving massive amounts of testosterone into his butthole to get a boost. Like, this isn't, it's crazy.
Hamza, you're thinking, probably natural. She's not that impressive. And so there lies the point. In secret, he uses testosterone, lies about it, says he got higher levels of testosterone from working out and not wasting his life, from being sober, from not doing recreational things like sniffing creatine and so on. But he omits the truth. It would be equivalent to if I said, you know what, guys? All of the muscle that I have on my body, it's only from Turk Builder Max and Turk Platinum. What would you then think? You would say, well, aren't you on HRT? And so imagine, he's been lying about this, never talked about it until now because his friend, he said, I'll expose everything.
Sam hasn't been consistent in even exercise for the last few years. Not meditation, not cold showers, not...
Who cares, nigga? It's his life. Like, you trying to re-expose this nigga by, like, bro, you shouldn't have made this response. That's the problem. He's trying to chase validation. He's trying to do all this stuff to make him appear like he's the big macho red pill man. That he's top dog, he's the alpha, and it just makes him look sorry. Like, it makes you look sorry. Like, well, Sam hasn't been doing cold showers and his push-ups. Okay, and nigga, like, what's worse? Not doing your daily workout or lying to your hundreds of thousands of fans and followers, my nigga? Like, what?
Not reading, not gratitude journaling.
And so, heavens forbid, he hasn't been journaling and taking cold showers, exercising and reading and meditating.
Like I said, nigga mad at stuff that does not matter. Like, God forbid a nigga missed a reading session. Like, he's like, these dudes think that all these habits are gonna make you successful inherently, which they don't. You could do all this stuff and still have a bad self-image. You could do all this stuff and still be broke, my nigga. Do all the good habits and still not be moving in life. You feel me? Like, just because you work out, meditate, and read does not automatically make you better than everybody else.
And so he hasn't been listening to big old...
Gotta get that premiere soon, boy. That's why we grinding out here, fella. You know what I'm saying? Making videos, doing voiceovers, all that shit.
Hamza, the Adonis, everyone's favorite Mad, the Chad, the one that all girls want to be with and men want to emulate. And so what else are we going to say about your former best friend?
This is the worst thing I'm going to say, but his physique shows it as well.
Last I checked, he is not on testosterone. He's not on steroids, and you are, which gives you a significant advantage. And so let's see your physique without the steroids. Have you been perfect? You admitted that you don't always lock in. You haven't meditated every day of your life, trained every single day, eaten healthy all the time.
I know I skipped a couple days of, you know, meditation and working out, but I've done that shit.
What makes you so special that you can make fun of your former best friend for what? For views? for attention because you needed to be one step above him?
I can forgive Sam because I genuinely still, you can see it in my fucking face, I genuinely still have so much love for him.
Love, nigga, this beat, nigga, if you show love by making a fucking video on me telling me, well, you don't do your cold showers or your push-ups and all that shit, and then you proceed to motherfucking try to expose me and you record me, I'm pouring my heart out to you, record me and post it, get views, nigga, hate me, bro. Have hatred in your heart for a nigga like me, because I do not want that love, bro. Keep that love, bro. Keep that love, bro. Keep it.
This is the kind of love that somebody can have for me, then I'll choose hate. I love this guy so much. Really, yeah.
Bro, it's like a nigga saying, hey, bro. That's like, imagine if I was talking to my best friend and I was like, hey, bro, I love you so much that I slept with your girl, my nigga. It's to build her. It's to build character. No, nigga. Keep that love, bro. I don't want that shit. Fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Hey, sure. What a toxic relationship.
If you want to go ahead and maybe like hurt me more, you have the to do that.
See, this is what happens when you try to chase validation and you chase the motherfucking alpha persona. This nigga crying on live, bro. This nigga is crying on the camera and shit.
Without even watching the entirety of that video, Hamza posts this. Please don't comment on other videos and posts because I told my team to only allow comments on this post so we can have the conversation in a place instead of fragmented comments everywhere distracting people who just want to watch normal videos. Translation, I'm going to delete all your comments unless they're right here because this is a place where hardly anyone is going to look. It's not going to be on my videos, and I don't want everyone to find out. And so just like Mike Isertel, whose team is deleting the comments that are posted on his wall right now, you can go check it out. I was talking with John Bravo. We're making videos on this stuff. Hamza's doing the same thing. He's admitting it. He's saying, hey, we're not allowing those comments. You can only do it here. And so why do you think that is? If only 5% of an audience goes to a certain place and that's the only place you're allowed comments, well, that keeps 95% of the people in the dark because he doesn't want everyone to know about this. Hamza made the same mistake and others have and others will continue to have. They think they're above everything, that no one could possibly cancel them. And so he knows every single comment is going to be about the drama. The fact that he's a fake natty, that he's on testosterone, that he's a liar. And so what does he do? Well, he tries to hide it. The same like Mike Isertel. Notice, Mike has never addressed anything on his channel. I've always told you I'm not perfect. I'm the Jeffrey in all the videos. It's funny because he makes it look like everyone else is. I'm the Adonis, the Chad. My former friends like Sam, he's a Jeffrey. He's a loser. He can't even meditate every day or journal right. You really think meditating and journaling is going to be the secret to all your answers and prayers? That it's suddenly going to turn you into a jacked man? Look at
niggas think just because you work out, meditate, and gratitude journal daily, you're going to become a super nigga. No, bitch, it's more than that. It's more than that, bro. You could do all that, but if you don't understand how the world works and you don't have spiritual knowledge, like, that's what I'm learning about. I'm learning about the spiritual world and how to shift your, you know what I'm saying, paradigm and raise your frequencies. Like, I'm still learning about that. Like, I've dead-ass written hella notes in this journal. Like, I got notes, my nigga. Like, I dead-ass been really writing on some, like, you know, philosopher, Socrates type shit, you know what I'm saying? We not perfect, but we getting better every single day. I'm promising you that. Right? We promise. But that's the problem, bro. These dudes think that this external shit always, you know what I'm saying, affects the internal when it's more likely the opposite, right?
Most popular videos, and it's always the Hamza hate videos. Maybe there's a reason for that. Did you think that? Like, why would people like Hamza hate videos if there wasn't a reason to hate them? Like, imagine if we did Will Tennyson hate videos. You think people would like that? Because he doesn't do or say things that create the hate. It's just business for them. That's why many of us don't even take these drama videos serious anymore. Many of us don't take the drama videos serious, but yet those are the most popular. The Hamza hate videos are the ones that are getting the most views. Is there maybe a correlation? What? I'm not on steroids. Saw people commenting that he said this, but I didn't see where in his video. He knows the truth as well, but if he said I was on steroids, he was just trying to make it more dramatic. And so he basically says he knows I'm on steroids, but if he said I'm on steroids, then he's a liar because I'm not on steroids. I'm on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. Testosterone is a steroid. If you're on testosterone, you're on steroids. And if you're taking abusive levels of testosterone, aka your testosterone levels are through the roof, you're way above the normal physiological range, which he states is somewhere between 250 and 1,000. Hardly anyone is actually that high, but it's possible. But if your body normally is in the 400s, and then when you do everything perfectly, you're in the 700s, and suddenly with testosterone, you're 1,500, you're on abusive doses.
Yeah,
You're
no normal person is at 1,000, bit. Like, people who do almost everything right and they eat the right food, they train hard, they get good sleep, they actually go outside with sunscreen, of course, and they take care of themselves. They're in the 700s and in like 800, early 800s areas, right? And those are people who actually put in hella work to get there. No regular person is at what Hamza is at naturally. Like, I refuse to believe that's possible.
steroids, testosterone. That is not being dramatic. I'm on TRT, which is where you take your testosterone level to more like a caveman. LOL.
Bro, what's with all these red pill niggas liking the old prehistoric caveman shit, bro?
T is testosterone replacement therapy. It's replacing what you should be making, and it's prescribed by a doctor or endocrinologist because your testes are not functioning properly. You're not producing sufficient testosterone in order to be healthy. It's not to put you way above the reference range and turn you into superhuman. 1,500 nanograms per deciliter instead of 700. What it used to be before. Now, I had an anthropologist write in and he said, this is bullshit. There's no proof that a caveman had testosterone levels of 1,500. And why are we trying to be like caveman? Does this not remind you of the Liver King? The Liver King and his ancestral tenets. Perhaps he was just trying to be...
Yeah, I don't know how you look at a nigga like that and think he's not on steroids. Like, this nigga would sit in a chair hunched over and his abs would still be very visible and flexing. People who are leaned out, like sub 12% body fat, don't have that. Like, if I hunched over, like, I'm gonna just test that theory out right now, but like, if I hunched over and like oh shit. Yeah, my shit, like like I was saying earlier, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might have, my mic might have cut it out, but basically, if I'm standing up, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna really be able to see actual muscle deficit. Like, look, like, you won't be able to see it. Like, you, like, and I'll say I'm a fairly leaned out person. Like, I put in work in the gym almost like 5 to 6 times a week, and that doesn't happen. So what makes you think a nigga who's older and, you know what I'm saying, more, you know, more mass is gonna have that shit happen? Like, that shit ain't make no type of sense. Okay, that wasn't the best explanation, but my point is, a lot of these Liver King and Hamza is putting testosterone and steroids in their buttholes. That's all you need to know, bit. That's all you need to know.
Like his ancestors, by taking testosterone, growth hormone, and so on. And so right there, it feels awesome. And notice, by saying his testosterone should be at 1,500, that shows you that he doesn't know anything about testosterone. There's no way a doctor, endocrinologist, would have explained to him that he should have testosterone levels of 1,500. Because I know that I have so many guys who might start taking it after hearing me hype it up. Wow, the virtue signaling. I'm such a good guy. I kept it a secret, a lie, if you will, because
if you really cared about your audience, the moment you made your channel, you would have said, I am on testosterone, but I'm going to tell you, you know, pieces of advice that I followed that can still help you increase your testosterone. That's what you would have done. That's what Noel did. Noel, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's like he's on YouTube, right? Fitness influencer and all that. I used to watch him a lot. He basically said, look, I'm on testosterone, I'm on steroids, but I still gonna teach you some of that good shit. And I ain't gonna, and like, bro, that's all you had to do, and a lot of this could have been avoided, my nigga.
So much about
no
you
bullshit.
guys. You know, I didn't want you to benefit from feeling like a superhuman like our cavemans did. I wanted it all for myself. Why would I want young people who look up to me to hop on and cheat using steroids when it feels so amazing? You know, I didn't know anything about it. I'm just telling you now. Everyone, hop on steroids. You teach men, young men, how to be Chads, Adonises.
Might have to take one of these for the thumbnail.
I didn't know anything about it. I'm just telling you now. Everyone, hop on steroids. You teach men, young men, how to be Chads, Adonises. You're supposed to try to help
That's
them.
what I said. Like, this makes it so much worse. That it's like these red pill guys who try to be the tribal chiefs and try to teach these young guys about the world. So when you mess up, like, you lie to your audience, you are revealed to be on massive amount of testosterone. You're revealed to be a bad friend. You're recording your friend and he's trying to vent to you or talk about something seemingly important or something. I would, like, if you're going on call with your boys and y'all are talking for this, that, and the third, like a good amount of time, I'm gonna sit and assume that it's something important. You recorded that and posted it for views. And I already know Hamza was rich before that, so there's no point. You didn't need to post it, my nigga. That's greed, nigga. You're greedy. So you're a bad friend. You lied to your audience. You basically said that if you watch anime or play video games even a little bit, you're a loser and you'll never be Adonis. Like, then I don't want to be Adonis, my nigga. Like, like, that's the thing, bro. These niggas either think these niggas think if you play 1 hour of video games, 1 hour, you play a little bit of video games, you hang out with your friends, you're gonna knocked off the grind. You gotta be grinding 24/7. Like, no, nigga, that's grinding 24/7 and no breaks and no rest. How you burn yourself out.
Them. And so what do? You keep all the good secrets to yourself. Testosterone, oh, it helps me. I feel so good. But for you, you guys go meditate and sleep and medicate again. You get to select which things that they should do, and you choose to put exogenous testosterone into your body and keep it secret and sell programs. Yeah. I wanted to wait until I've been on it for ages to really understand what it's like. So if I do speak about it, I can come from a great place of actually knowing the pros and cons. So let me get this straight. A man supposedly educated with millions of followers who explains to people how to be healthy and get their dream physique.
This nigga lying like a motherfucker, bro. This nigga lying, bro. Capping ass nigga, bro.
And so on. He doesn't even know what testosterone is, but then jumps on it. What research did you put together to ensure that your programs were efficient, effective, and that other people should buy them from you and follow you? You couldn't even research the drug that you're putting into your own body.
Nigga, if you're putting something into your body, you need to do research, bitch. You need to do research into that shit. If you're doing steroids, you need to do research, Google search, ask your doctor. Nigga, talk to some dudes in the fitness community, like, yo, da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third. Like, well, this dude, you have the resources to do it, Hamza. You are rich. You have the resources to do it. The nigga just lazy.
It says a lot
and
about
or
you.
neglectful.
Imagine jumping on testosterone and not knowing anything about it. And so when you say your testosterone level should be 1500, how do you know that? Hasn't been enough ages for you to realize that that's way too much? No shame at all for me here. You're coping. There's so much copium that you're on. It's even higher levels than the testosterone. No shame here? Then why didn't you just admit it? Then why didn't you say, hey guys, I'm on testosterone. My testosterone levels are 1500 nanograms per deciliter. And I just want to be open, honest, and transparent. And so when you see all these extra muscles that I have, it's from the steroids. Oh, which are not actually steroids, it's testosterone. And in a few ages from now, I'll explain to you what it's all about. I just don't know right now. Natural testosterone levels are so low with pollutants and microplastics.
And these red pill niggas love microplastics, bro. The only way you go and truly avoid microplastics is if you buy everything in glass and metal and all that shit, and you do like, yeah, microplastics aren't good for you, but it's like the average nigga can't really do nothing about it. Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, the average dude, you can't really do much about it. The most you can do is, like, I don't know, just drink water out of glass, drink all your beverages out of glass. Don't buy plastic contain. Like, that's the most you can do. But even then, I'd probably say, like, don't quote me on this, but I'd most likely assume that going outside, getting good rest, and managing your stress levels and exercise would be more. You focus more on doing those things. Your testosterone is going to be higher versus you focus on doing not getting microplastics. You feel what I'm saying?
Just looking to feel like I'm superhuman. Okay, and so if you believe that the microplastics have destroyed your testosterone levels, why don't you cut out the microplastics? Why isn't that part of your repertoire of advice for the younger generation? Hey, you guys, you need to meditate and sleep and stop playing video games. Don't sniff creatine. And cut out plastics. That's so important. Those microplastics, they're destroying your testosterone. And so please be careful. Don't drink out of plastic water bottles. Always use glass. And that is very, very important. You kept the secret to yourself and you lied. It's been great, actually, and I only regret not starting it earlier. Like, if it's so great and you were scared, worried that, your younger audience would follow in your footsteps, then why are you encouraging to follow your footsteps right now? I mean, if I'm reading this and I'm a fan of you, I'm using testosterone. You didn't say, wait until you're older. I didn't use anything till I was in my 30s. I was 100% natural. And then I wanted a pro card and I abused steroids for 10 years. And then, because I had abused steroids, I couldn't get my normal testosterone levels back. And so the endocrinologist prescribed me HRT. My doctor, he wasn't quite expert enough on it, and so he sent me to an endocrinologist and expert in hormones. That's how I got my HRT. How did you get yours? Are you even on HRT, or are you just buying testosterone from bro at the gym? I would want to hear that story. Why is there no video from Hamza going to my doctor, getting prescribed HRT? If you want to get your blood work done to see if you're healthy, and this includes guys like Hamza who are on performance-enhancing drugs, I highly encourage you to go to AlgoRx. AlgoRx, get your blood work done for way cheaper prices than their competition. You don't believe me? Compare them. Go to Merrick Health, look at all their prices, and compare. That's all I ask. Perhaps you do have low levels of testosterone. Let's say it's in the 400s. You have low sex drive, low libido, and so on. Did you know there's something called enclomiphene? It's an oral pill. It's not an injectable, and you don't have to use it for the rest of your life. When you're on HRT, it's for life. You can't just use HRT and then stop. If you do, your balls, they shrink down when you're on HRT, unless you're on HCG, and it becomes polypharmacy at this point. I'm not on HCG. I tell you what I'm on. I'm on testosterone, 140 milligrams a week. If you get on enclomiphene, typically it's going to double your testosterone levels. I do believe that that's what Alex Eubank originally started when his testosterone levels were in the 400s, and suddenly they were at 921, 923, somewhere around there. And after that, following that, and only following that, he then went on HRT. Hamza should not have been on testosterone. Why didn't he start with enclomiphene? Now, if you're interested in enclomiphene,
yeah, I don't know. Like, this is beyond my knowledge and expertise. All I'm hearing is Hamza should have done his research. All I'm hearing is Hamza should have done his research before he hopped on that. That's all I'm hearing. Right? I'm not Greg Duche. I don't know about that testosterone and supplements and Mega Ball serum. I don't know about all that. I don't know. And when I mean I don't know about all that, I'm quite literally clueless. I ain't gonna front.
From AlgoRx will legally.
Yeah, but yeah, what do y'all think, man? All in all, Hamza, the reason Hamza fought off is because he just kept obsessing over shit that doesn't matter. Oh, I'm playing video games. Well, you're like, calm down, nigga, chill. Like, he ain't say you was smoking crack, nigga, calm down. Like, it's the problem with these red pill dudes. They think that if you don't follow this one way, you're a failure. You don't follow this one rule, you missed a workout session, you're going back down. Like, come on, like, calm down. He also constantly was chasing validation. When he was crashing out on that dude on the stream, when he was live streaming in the car with his girl at the time, I'm pretty sure, right? He was, you know what I'm saying, it was a dude saying, your girl is mid. And instead of just ignoring it and keeping it pushing, he was like, yeah, bro, join the call, talk to her. It was insecurity, my nigga. It's insecurity. And that insecurity shit manifests in these dudes constantly having to prove that they're the top dog, trying to respond to everybody, trying to prove that they're the big man. Like, all that is just insecurity. And guess what? All that insecurity bubbles up, came to the surface, and now he's in the hot water. But with that being said, it's your boy Jay. Shout out my boy Greg Duche, man. But with that being said, it's your boy Jay. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'm out.